stand absolutely still. It can't see me if I don't move. But it can definitely hear me talking to myself. Ah! Hello everybody, Sterex here. So, let's get down to the review. First is the Jurassic World Legacy Collection. And this is the bite, this is the chomping one, where you push the back of the head, the little button right here, and off goes. So, and this one's also an age plus 3. Are all of them age plus 3? I'm not entirely sure. So let's look at the back of the box. It does have the bar, let me move this back a little bit. This has the bar scanner up there. Shows you some other ones in the selection. And I did find out that this one is like you press the head in and it shoots. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's kind of as that. Then it shows some other characters. And the baby T-Rex, which we reviewed. And some other mumbo jumbo and bottom of the box, which shows you how to connect the tail. Alright. And we'll crack this baby open and take a look at her. Alright. So, again, there's just some little strings attaching the neck here, bottom attaching here, and so I think just one, let's see, okay, looks like we have to cut, okay, so there's some tape here that you can cut, so we'll just do that, right along here too, okay, and then we should just be able to open this up, or should be able to open it up. Okay, please stand by as I get this out. Alright, this is actually a pretty hassle to get out, which I understand because you don't want people to just steal this thing. But once you get like the main plates out, it's got all these bands underneath that you're going to want to twist. It looks like you can just turn them and the feet should just pop out like so. Alright, that works pretty nice. And there's the little scanner right there. So, oh, it stands without the tail. Look at, oh, I don't think it can stand without the tail. Huh. Well, it does need a tail for balance, doesn't it? So then I just cut this rope that also is holding it down. The tail here. Okay. Okay, got the tail free. So there we go. And the tail has this little socket, so it looks like the tail can move. Alright, so let's get the tail on. And it looks like it just plugs in. Show you kind of how it works here. So it's in this triangle shape. So you just plop it in there, which doesn't really seem a certain way, so you can just kind of pick which way you want to plop it in there. Then it just clicks a nice snap. Okay, so in case you were wondering if the setup looks a little bit differently, it's because at this point I decided that the whole review part that I did do for it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, and it was not very good. So I decided to redo the review, starting at this point of the video. Alright, so in case you're wondering what happened, that's what happened. Alright, so let's first start off with color-wise. Very nice color. I really like the bottom piece here. It looks really nice. Great texture. Very nicely painted. Not much in the way of color scheme. It's pretty much just brown on top of this darker brown here, and on the belly it's got this nice lighter underbelly here. The underbelly color stops right here at the tail, and I do wish that the color kind of continued down the tail like that, and on the top you can kind of see the color start at the back of the head here, and it comes down and it also stops right at the tail. Again, I wish this continued down the tail, like some of the other dinosaurs that they have done. And that's pretty much the color scheme. You got light brown, darker brown, and darker brown, and that's pretty much it. And the nails down here also painted this nice dark silvery color. Alright, so that's pretty much it for color. I also like the teeth. The teeth are nicely painted too. There's no bleed over or anything. It's nicely done. And so that's pretty much for paint. And now we're going to go over the best part of this thing, and that is detail. Oh, yes. I love this T-Rex. And that is the detail of this guy. Oh, look at these leg muscles she's got on her. And again, this is yes. Lovely leg muscles. Look at that arm right there. That's a nice arm right there. I love its the muscles there. You can just see the sculpt is very nicely done. The tail is nice and long, and it stands really nice, and it has a nice little click to it. So at this point, we might as well go over articulation. So first off, the feet have this little spin on both of them, and I'm not sure why that really has it, but when it was in the box, the feet are kind of turned like this in the box, because the box doesn't really fit the T-Rex completely. So I think that's why the feet do that. And also, I have my Jurassic bid full of my Jurassic toys, and I like that the feet actually turn, because this enables my T-Rex to actually fit in the box nicer. So that's cool. And also, counting on detail, the bottom of the feet are scaled. It's not just a flat foot. It's nicely scaled, and there's the scanner right there. I already scanned this one, and the Jurassic logo is right there on the foot. Yeah, right there on the foot. And again, I love that it's not on the leg or anything. And articulation for the legs, they can move, and then nice. There's a click to them, sort of. Right there is a click, and also it can rotate out. And at first, I was kind of like, why does this do this? But I like it. And what I've noticed about this toy, unlike the other T-Rexes, is that if you see the line here, it kind of disappears at this point, and the line is hidden right underneath here. And the leg comes out. Why? So you can push the leg forward, like that. That's why this comes out like that, so you can actually get more of a articulation with the leg. And it looks like it can spin 360. I don't want to try it, but that's on both legs, and they can spin really nice. So if you want to, you can get the T-Rex up about that high. Can't really get him in the shot. But you can see he gets up, he can go pretty darn high there. Try to refocus the camera. Alright. And so that's for height. My camera really dark. Okay, color's back. Jeez. My camera's not being very helpful right now. Articulation of the tail, once you get the tail on, it's got a nice pivot joint in there so it can rock. It can't spin once you lock it in. So it's just going to rock back and forth. And the tip of the tail is a little bendy here. It is an attachment right here that connects this part to this part. And the arms can spin up about that far, back to that far. They also have a little rotation here, so they can rotate like that. Head articulation. The head can look up really nice. So you have like a character up in a tree, or I have the hide from the Lost World, so you have that here and have him just grab it and bring it down and shake it all around. So that's pretty cool. And again, the feature here is that you press the button on the back of the head and it chomps. That's really awesome. I love that. And it has a lot of characteristic with this, the way the head's set up here. I'll show you what I mean, because you can have the head kind of turned like that. You can actually turn the head so he's looking like that if you want to. You can turn it like that. And you can get a nice different, like, you can pivot it like that, or have it just straight. The head doesn't really look down all that far, but if you want to, you can kind of, let's see, you can kind of bend the legs down, so you can have it down like that. And it stands still, look at that. So you can have them down in that kind of position. Works really well if you have the Jeep, and you can put the foot on the Jeep, which looks pretty cool. And, I love the detail. So let's look at the head sculpt. Out of all the T-Rexes that have ever been made, this is the best T-Rex. I love the eye here. Here's a look at the other side. Beautiful details, and it's amazing. I love this T-Rex. I love it. Here's another look at the inside of the mouth. Very nicely detailed. Beautiful teeth are nicely painted. If you notice a little bit on my teeth right here, there's a little bit of scraping. That's because I've actually been playing with this guy, and he's been biting some dinos. So he's been seeing some action in that regard. So just to let you know that. And I don't know what else to say about this T-Rex. It's amazing. I love this T-Rex. Final verdict, if you're wondering, is a 10 out of 10. It's in scale with the other dinosaurs. Sorry about that, hit my camera. So here's the Triceratops in comparison with the T-Rex. So that looks that's pretty good sized. I did take my batteries out because, if you remember, I don't really like the sound effects. But yeah, its size is still really good here, and it's great. I've actually had these two fight with each other. And here's another comparison in size. Here's the Galley, and this view is also coming out soon. But here's a Galley Mimus, and here's the size comparison. Nice in scale. All right. Sorry, I had to play with it a little bit. But this is amazing T-Rex. And here's the two things that I don't like about it. And I've noticed this on the other T-Rexes. This is the only thing I have a problem with the T-Rex. And this problem is not with on any of the other toys. And I'll show you the head here again. It's got scrapes here. I'll see if I can't focus here really quick. Okay, look at this head. You see all these little dots and stuff? And you can see them on the face here. It's just like on this head plate here. Like just this headpiece was missed, like had some flaws when it was made. And I wish someone had caught this when it came out. This side isn't as bad, and it's got some more little crests and stuff on it. And it's also down like on the leg here, you can see some. On the back, this little skiff here. On the feet, you can see more of them right here. And I don't know if this is on all of them, but the Thrasher that I saw at Fred Meyer also had these flakes and stuff on it. It wasn't as bad as this one, this one was a lot worse, but I actually ended up cleaning it up. And these are literally like acne bumps. Because I take a little X-Acto knife and I clean them out, and then it becomes nice and smooth like the front of the mouth here. Like right here, it looks beautiful, but then up here, kind of little scapes. Alright, so that's kind of the only thing I don't like about this, and that's just a little minor thing. That's not anyone's fault, but the mold kind of came out a little weird on mine. But again, besides that, and the last thing, I'm going to put a picture up right here, because I threw away the box at this point, but I'm going to put a picture up right here of the back of the box. And also what I don't like is the back of the box art does not look like the color of this T-Rex. And that's only my other really big issue is that the color does not match this T-Rex, and that I find annoying. I thought they would change that so it would be the same, but they didn't. So that's just another little issue I had with it. This is a beautiful T-Rex. There's so much characteristic you can get to it. You can have him like wobble his head back and forth, have him look up, have him roar. Oh, I love this T-Rex. Everything about this T-Rex, his head can turn left, it can turn right, it can rock all around. And guess how much it costs? $20. That's right. I got this at Target for 20 bucks. 20 bucks for this? Thank you, Mattel. You not only made amazing toys, but you also made them so affordable. This is an amazing T-Rex. I love it. I can't praise it enough. And I'm sorry the review's gone a little long, but I just love this T-Rex. So let's, last but not least, go over the length of this amazing toy. And I am going to pick up another one because this is just amazing. The length of it is approximately 19 inches long. That's pretty cool. 19 inch. And height stands about 6.5 inch. If you raise the head up, it can stand almost about 8.5 inches. So it's a pretty good sized T-Rex, and it's a beautiful T-Rex. Beautiful. I love this T-Rex. Thank you, Mattel, for making it. It's amazing. Go pick this T-Rex up if you can find it. This is the Legacy T-Rex. It's amazing. Close and set. This T-Rex should have a microphone, and it should just drop it, because that's how amazing this T-Rex is. It should drop the microphone and walk away, because this is the best T-Rex. Love it. All right. And again, I hope you enjoyed the review. And yeah, everyone have a great day. Good luck dinosaur hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.